a party when I count of time. You can bring your mom and daddy, sister.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on the Cardinals' veteran linebacker. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Cards and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are a few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. The Seahawks are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Black, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is their fullback. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Black. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. On 2nd down, it's Black, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. On 3rd down, Black, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a dump off here, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll look to throw again. Room here to run. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll run on 1st down. It's Black. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Finding room at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Black. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 6. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. 2nd down at 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Flushed out right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Up the middle they go. Black. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Black. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, Black. And down inside the 15 he goes. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
With guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. On second down now, it's Black. 7 yards there and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in.
should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Second and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Rosas' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Seahawks, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.